What is going on, everyone? It is DC3 Johnson here with another Madden NFL 22 franchise mode video, guys. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and cover our next matchup. So just going over a little recap. So we got to get Keyshawn Johnson 150 yards. We actually just started our contract negotiation, so we were able to get Chandler Jones on a 3-year deal. It's going to be a little pricey, but of course he's been doing a great job. As we, for those of you who haven't seen it, Kyler Murray got injured in the previous video, so we're going to go ahead and start the game with Robert Griffin III, RG3, as he was formerly known with the Washington team. He will be our starting quarterback today against the 49ers in a divisional matchup, so this should be interesting. There you see AJ Green, and I guess they put a 49er right in the picture. Not sure what happened there, but Connor had an amazing game, and it's actually an objective for us to either get 3 touchdowns from him or 150 yards. There you see the injuries there. So DeAndre's out for 3 weeks, Chandler 6 weeks, Kyler Murray 2 weeks, and I think Christian Kirk 4 weeks. So literally our number 1 and our number 2 wide receivers out, Kyler Murray gone, and Chandler Jones out. So injuries are definitely against us right now. And so right now AJ Green has moved to be the primary option. That's why they're really expecting Keyshawn to really develop a strong performance here, since now they become the number 1 and number 2 option. Isabella is still our number 3 here, and we're trying to get him involved in this. So far, I've been a little nervous to throw with RG, but so far he's been doing a good job. 4 or 5 in the first possession of the game here. We're trying to go running against a strong 49er defense. So, and there you see RG3 going with the sneak there to get to the 11-yard line. And there you see just a hard miss from RG, just to see how, like, it's gonna have to be accurate, or if it's not accurate, it's gonna be a missed pass. But with that being said, AJ Green gets his touchdown pass to give us the lead right at the early get-go of the game, guys. And so now Mr. Connor is going to get us down to the 40. And just trying to do a quick sneak there. There you see the frustration for the defense on the 49ers, getting it down to the 48. And there you see we get it to AJ Green, who's going to get us to the 24-yard line. We get Chase Edmonds involved, unfortunately just a tad short, but it ends up being good enough for a field goal there. So it's a 10-0 ball game here. So far, kudos to our defense. They've been doing a really good job in keeping the 49ers at bay. There you see Titans beat the Jaguars 38-24, and Raiders currently up 7-0. And now, ooh, look at this beautiful, oh, what happened there? Beautiful pass to Keyshawn, who gets down to the 10-yard line. Just a little bit of a glitch there, it looks like, because he, I guess, held him by the leg, and just he was unable to move much from there. And there you see Keyshawn goes up to about 42 passing yards. Remember, the objective for today is 150 yards from Mr. Keyshawn Johnson. And so there you see Connor gets the first rush touchdown of the game. We go with the recommendation from Madden to lob. It ends up becoming an interception here. And redo, guys. Redo further down. We give it to Connor. And unfortunately, it's going to be a 3-and-out for us. So the defense is going to have to work a little harder there to get a stop here. It's been kind of disappointing. I feel kind of disappointed, but at the same time, like, we've been doing a really good job. Kudos once again to our defense. They have been doing a phenomenal job in getting these stops here as we give it to Max Williams. Look at this. 49ers just able to stop an early advance there as Max Williams had an opportunity. We were thinking about passing it, but keep in mind, since we have to take into account RG3's limited ability, no jab there at the star, but we can't really risk, unfortunately, a pass that could lead to an interception there. So we go ahead and rush it down, and it ends up working out for us because we get down to the 3-yard line, and with about 15 seconds left, we end up scoring a touchdown. So Connor gets the second received touchdown credit of the week here. and we end up receiving again since it looks like the 49ers had the first possession on at the first half. And so Isabella, there you see, able to get a little bit of an offense there, gets to the 47. Robert's gonna go for the sneak there, and able to get to the 41. Able to give it to Chase Edmonds, who's going to get easy 10 yards there. And so now at the 29, it's going to be AJ Green who's going to get another set of first down there. And so now we give it once again to Connor. Connor, fortunately, ended up getting tackled there. And there you see Cam Newton still with the team. But they end up dropping the game against the Texans 10-6. And it looks like Max Williams drops the pass. So we do have to go for the field goal there. And there you see from the 3, Connor's able to avoid a few tackles to get to the 9. So a little comfortable passing on this occasion. And this time we end up giving it, I believe, it should be to Mr. Rondell Moore, who is our rookie, I believe, for this year's franchise mode. And so now at the 48, oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be close there. But there you see Keyshawn able to get some offense there at the 34. And so now a few yards advance after a quick rush. It looks like a little bit of a injury timeout there, but we get down to the 18. And now there you see Rondo's been injured. And so we give it there to Keyshawn, who's going to get the pass touchdown credit. I think he's going to be just short. There you see 85 yards. So we still got a little bit of a way to go to get him involved. And there you see Connor once again able to get us out of our own end zone, so out of the possible safety. And so at the 12 here, it's 34-6. So far we've been dominant. There you see easy pass there. Keyshawn able to break away the first tackle and able to get a nice first down at the 49er territory. This is definitely going to be the pass of the day for Mr. Robert Griffin. Was able to really throw that with a lot of power. And now gives it to Connor here, who's going to get down to the 32. So now we're well within field goal range, and that is the furthest we do get. Unfortunately, ends up being a missed field goal there. And so we give it to AJ Green, who's going to avoid a few contacts, gets a nice 20-yard gain. And Josh Jones just caught a pass. Let's take a quick look at that slow-mo. Look at the tackle from Nick Bosa there. And Josh Jones was able to catch it with all of his might there. And able to get us to the 44. And there you see, we just an update on that. Keyshawn Johnson looks like just very close. Or I believe he might have already gotten it. But we give it to Isabella here at the 12. I think he's just a little bit short. So we give it here to Keyshawn. That should be enough. Ends up being a flag on the floor, and it should be defensive pass interference, which we're obviously going to decline for the touchdown, and that should be enough there. Unfortunately, just an interception there, and so there. Keyshawn again getting a nice 13-yard gain, and there you see it, guys. 158 received pass yards there. So we just got it. We just got it late in the fourth quarter. There you see Connor, 164 yards. So it looks like we won't get the 3 touchdowns, but we'll get the 150 pass yards credit. And there you see Robert able to go for a rush here to get to the 34, 58 yards for Mr. RG3. And there to Mr. Daniels, our backup tight end, able to get to the 11 here with 2 minutes to go. And there you see just enjoying that little moment there. Connor gets down to the 2. A little bit of another injury. Unfortunately, it is going to be a field goal there to make it 44-13. And this should be the final pass of the game as AJ Green gets down to the 46. There you see Nick Saban just upset. Obviously, Robert Griffin celebrating. Jimmy G like, hey, don't push me in the camera, bro. Don't get me close to the camera. And so there you see, look at that. We scored 10 plus all 4 quarters, and 427 pass yards, 256 rush. Just really fantastic results, and definitely not the game I was expecting with Robert Griffin. It was going to be a challenge, but he definitely showed out, and he gave it everything he could. And look at that, 62 pass completion. That's not great, but compared to Jimmy G's 58%, that's pretty good. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. It should be another RG3 video. So, be safe out there, guys. Thank you so much again for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.